We're going back to basics because food is expensive, and I bet you've never had this one before. Usually when you and I talk about food, I like to refer to stories from my childhood and the influences that my grandmother had in my life. I like to tell you about what I grew up with because you had a similar upbringing. But I also need to let the cat out of the bag here and tell you, my grandmother uses plenty of recipes from the internet, and that's exactly where this came from. Now, I've had Chile Rellenos before, and before this, I don't think I had, because it feels almost sacrilege to refer to this as a Chile Relleno Casserole because it misses the mark of the breading. But for what it's worth and for what it is, the ingredients are incredibly simple, very affordable, and I usually have some of this stuff on hand. Now, taco meat is something that I had to go out of my way to buy, as well as the poblano peppers, but anything left over I can use somewhere else, and that's kind of my favorite part of this. Now, I did not grow up with casseroles, but the one thing I've learned about casseroles over the last 12 years is it has a heavy milk component and a very large cheese component. Even though this is not really like a true Chile Relleno, I appreciate that I use Chihuahua cheese and will keep it American by using some cheddar. Throwing this in the oven at 400 for about 15 minutes makes it this brick of a casserole. And while I'm not sure if this is supposed to be closer to a dip and we just use it with chips, or if I'm supposed to use it with rice and beans on the side, however you choose to eat it, I hope you're well fed. So go get your poblano peppers and mass amounts of cheese. We have meals to make.